Hello guys, welcome back. Konbanwa, herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on BBAI, Big Bear AI. I'm talking about this ticker here since a couple of months on my channel and also, predicted this breakout here. I will show you my chart pattern, how I predicted that and what should and could happen in future. We performed now here a 271% short squeeze, and of course everything what I say here is my opinion based on the chart and not financial advice. Yeah, guys, let's make a quick recap here. BBAI is trading in a very bullish chart pattern. However, there are price levels where I personally would not buy the stock, and of course there are price levels where I would buy the stock. I always try to think like a market maker and try to educate you here in trading by showing my chart pattern. So let's not waste time. Let's just start. What do we have right now? So what I predicted back here in April 2021, that was also one of the moments when I released my video on BBAI, because I said we have here a perfect dip. The algo demand zone, or let's say the main algo demand zone, is between $2.90 and $1.90. Just in case, guys, if you missed that short squeeze here for BBAI, it doesn't matter, guys. I have a lot of stocks here which squeezing every week. On Patreon, I share here my finest selection of squeeze stocks, breakout stocks. We just had yesterday also one squeeze of 152%. It's the same what I'm doing here for BBAI on Patreon. I always share with my members here the so-called algo demand zones, where usually the price has to come before we see a squeeze, and of course all exit price levels. I have just uploaded today a brand new video where also a meme stock is included, and this meme stock has a squeeze potential between 250 and 900%. If you want to check that out, guys, join us here on Patreon. We are a very quick and fast growing community. The full package membership here is the membership where you get access to all my content, so unlimited access, guys. And also I have a lot of trading tutorials, member FAQ section. So even if you're a beginner in trading, I always show you here what to do, how to do, which broker, and so on. So if you want to join in, the link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is also available in the video description. Yeah, quick recap, guys. What I expect here for BBAI, or expected, when I released here my video in April. This is also the reason I like to trade stocks like that. But you can see the final momentum here got here. The bottom was in April, and now the final, let's call it squeeze or momentum, is picking up here in July. So that took a couple of months until we had here the squeeze. That's why the tickers which I show you on Patreon, they squeeze usually much faster. As I say, I always try to predict short squeezes here every week, so check those tickers out if you want. For BBAI, I said that the white trend line here is the support. Of course, it's not only a fixed price level. We have here always some algo demand zone. So from $2.90 to $1.90 is the support. But for me, as a trader, I'm waiting here for a confirmation of this trend line support here, $2.11. When we now switch to the 4 hours chart, then you will see that the market makers made this dip happen here, a perfect dip. In the extended trading hours, we had our confirmation here on the trend line, and then we started to squeeze. So then I said in my April video that the price goal is between $8.40 and $8.63. This is the golden pocket which I expect that we touch this, and you can see that BBI did that. And now, since we are still squeezing, the squeeze support which we have, there is a very thin support here at $6.13. This is also what I mentioned in my previous video. That means when we come down and confirm that support, we can continue to squeeze. When we come much lower than that, guys, then we will accumulate somewhere here, or even go back one more time to the algo trend line. So let's use TradingView here to simulate the actual price action if we had our retest, and what could and should happen next. I press now here play. Zack, zack, zack. By the way, guys, if you also want to get TradingView, this chart program here, there is a discount link for the premium tier in the video description. So I'm using that program here every day, guys, for all my trades. And also I'm using the mobile app to not miss any alerts, RSI alerts, breakout alerts, squeeze alerts. So it's a very convenient app if you want to get that. The discount link is here in the video description as well. So guys, you can see we had our retest here at $6.13 and bounced back one more time. Maybe you do not see that here because of your screen settings, or maybe even I didn't make that visible, but here is a trend channel pattern, guys. Of course, when we talk about here the bottom line, we always have a top line. So this is where we are right now. I will mark that a little bit fat for you. And for now, you can see that BBAI is not able to squeeze out of this trend channel pattern. Bottom is here, which means the actual bottom price would be here around $2.30. And the top is now waiting here at $8.35. And as I mentioned before, the purpose for this squeeze was to close this golden pocket here. That's why I will not delete it, guys, that you can see that if you watch this video later. But this is the price action which should happen. So what is the situation now for a potential short squeeze? Yeah, guys, for a potential short squeeze, we have to break this trend channel pattern here. We have to break out of this trend channel, and especially we have to squeeze above $10.52. Only if we break $10.52, we can see a short squeeze. Yeah, we know that the all-time high is here at $16, and I can show you that here what happened back here in 2021, 2022. We had only one attempt to squeeze here. You can see here was the attempt to have a squeeze, but when a stock starts to squeeze above these trend lines, guys, that does not mean that we start to build a super bullish uptrend. This is usually here something what the market makers do to burn retail, or if they really have to cover some positions, then we leave this patterns here. But keep in mind, $10.52, yeah, is a short squeeze trigger, algo squeeze trigger, but only a very, very strong resistance. Keep that in mind. So I never recommend to FOMO into any stocks. I don't know if you have seen my GoPro video, guys. I also talk about GoPro since a couple of months, even here since February 2025, I talk about GoPro. I also said that we have here a very strong liquidity zone and that this is a stock where I expect a squeeze to happen. And when you see what is actually happening with GoPro right now, 480% squeeze, guys, you can find also a brand new video on this stock here on my channel, guys. Yeah. So this is the situation for BBAI. Yeah, it looks for me like, guys, that the squeeze is over. I know you don't want to hear that. The final chance which we have is that we have one open gap here in the chart. Sorry, that was in the 4 hours chart here. So in the daily chart at $5.98, there is an open gap. When we switch to the 4 hours chart, we can see the open gap is waiting at $5.87. What does that mean? In a perfect trading world, is if this squeeze is still active, BBAI should come down here, retest the temporary support of $6.13, close the open gap at $5.87, and then continue to squeeze from here. So for everybody who want to gamble, guys, that would mean if we, in a perfect trading world, if we do exactly this price action here and retest the short squeeze price level, that's a 79% squeeze play. But for me, guys, too risky. I would not do that as a trader. I'm waiting here for the dip. And the next, if we break this price level here to the downside, then we come back here in this short squeeze support zone between $4, $5.16. But as I mentioned that before, the strongest support which we have is this white trend line here. And that means the price here in the $2.60, $2.70 range. This is here the perfect buy-in scenario for BBAI. This is not financial advice. This is simply here based on the chart, guys. Let's see. I hope for everybody, if you still invested here, that the squeeze will continue and that we, of course, will break $10.52. If we do so, I will do an update video. I got a lot of positive feedback, many likes on that video last time, guys. Thank you so much. I'm happy that you like this content here. This is the only purpose. I want to show you stocks which you are interested in. So this is also the reason why I do that BBAI update here for you. And if you, of course, don't want to miss any updates and like this video as well, then please hit the like and subscribe button. So my friends, that's it. That is the update. You can pause the video if you want to copy this price calls here. As I mentioned before, don't miss here our brand new updates and content on Patreon. The meme stock which I presented there has a very high squeeze potential. Being that said, I wish you great success with all your trades, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video and see you in the next one. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.